To Luke Burbank in Miami, who's taking in an unusual art installation that's, well, making waves.
No major city in the U.S. is more at risk from sea level rise than Miami. So maybe it's a little too on the nose that you need a snorkel to see its newest art installation? But for Ximena Caminos, that's the whole point.
We are bombarded by data, and that data doesn't really awaken hearts the same way that art does.
The Argentinian-born art curator is also a longtime resident of Miami Beach. She's also the mastermind behind Reef Line, an underwater sculpture park that doubles as an artificial coral reef, some 300 yards from the shore and 20 feet below the surface.
Your body is actually swimming through, these platforms which are art, which are coral. It's otherworldly. It's a totally new way of experiencing art.
The first phase, a 22-car traffic jam designed by the conceptual artist Leandro Ehrlich, was deployed late last year, and today is the first time he's seen it underwater.
We think the oceans are mighty, mighty and infinite.
We're feeling how mighty it is right now.
Exactly. So they are mighty, but they're fragile.
Miami Beach, so bright, so shining.
From its oceanside resorts to its hurricanes,
the main eye of the storm has passed through Miami, but that doesn't mean that they aren't continuing to get tremendous gusts of wind here.
Miami has long been defined by the water. But lately, the city has come to be defined by something else. It's art.
So Ocean Drive is actually one of the most popular tourist attractions in Miami.
Historian and tour guide Stella Aaron Ross showed us how Miami's embrace of art goes way beyond those famed Art Deco hotels in South Beach. Driving around, it can feel like the entire city of Miami is presenting itself as a piece of art.
This neighborhood was historically a garment district and a warehouse district, which you can tell. And now pretty much every single business has its wall painted.
A lot of cities have ambitious ideas about how to change certain neighborhoods or bring, tourism or business, and it doesn't work.
It's the art that makes the difference. People come to see the art, and then they fall in love with the city.
And she says a big catalyst for that change was when Art Basel came to town back in 2002. Tens of thousands of people now descend on the city every winter for what's become the largest art fair in the Western Hemisphere.
It gave Miami a certain panache that we did not have before. So now we were considered a cultural location.
Alongside that panache came a flood of new arrivals, with hundreds of new high-rises perched precariously at the water's edge. And who's moving into those condos?
We had a big influx of New Yorkers during the pandemic, the tech industry and finance industry.
Many people who are making those investments are doing it with their eyes open about the risks, but it does present a little bit of cognitive dissonance.
Perhaps no one knows the risks climate change poses to Miami better than Jane Gilbert.
The ocean down here below can seep right through.
Gilbert led the city of Miami's climate resiliency efforts before making history when Miami-Dade County named her the world's first ever chief heat officer.
I don't know what Miami will look like in 30 years. I'm proud of a lot of what we've done, but it is a question mark.
What do you think of the Reef Line?
Well, I love the idea of restoring coral reefs off of Miami Beach. Coral reefs are a protection on mitigating storm surge and storm waves, so it helps us with our adaptation. It's also a powerful message. It's basically a traffic jam down there. And to remind us that, the root cause of this is more of a global issue.
With even more installations planned, Ximena Caminos hopes that the Reef Line will eventually stretch 7 miles along the coast, in the process becoming a new symbol of resilience for this vibrant city on the brink.
We're not pretending, to solve the world's greatest problems, but we are showing how we, humans, creatively and collaboratively can work together to tackle a man-made problem, with man-made solutions.